Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to show you something here, something called Black Ice Professions. Okay, as I was saying, I wanted to talk about the Black Ice Profession. Just as I was getting started there, somebody asked if they could join the guild, so I don't know how they must have spotted me logging in here and coming on. So I felt like I should answer that to be polite. Especially as I am recording. I don't want to seem like a butthead. So, anyway, that's taken care of now. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, the Black Ice Profession. So let me open that up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's down here. You can see I have it at level 2 right here. And this one takes a little while to open up. They all take a while to level up, unfortunately, but the payoff on some of these is pretty good. The big reason for doing this one is you get to transmute some of your gear, which occurs down here. So in this particular case, if I had the Drow craft armor, I could transmute it and I could get the elemental Drow craft raid selling. You can see the item level increases when you do that. The stuff that you get for the additional abilities increases, so it's pretty cool. But it takes a while to get. If you don't know, if you've looked at people's gear whenever you do the inspect, if you get somebody that really blows through a dungeon pretty well, sometimes you look at that and you're like, where did you get that stuff? It's crazy stuff. It looks really good and you're a little jealous, or maybe you just want to get there. Well, this is one way to get some of the pretty cool stuff, other than fighting dragons and getting different seals to buy some things. But anyway, this is where you do that, in case you didn't know that. That's how you transmute it. Now, to get the Black Ice Shaping Profession up to a usable level. Okay, so I'm in Icewind Dale, and I've been working through the quests on Icewind Dale with my Great Weapon Fighter. I'll click on it, and as you can see, you have Iceforge 1, Iceforge 2, and Iceforge 3. Well, you have to open these up to be able to start the progression through the levels of Black Ice Shaping, and or the Black Ice Profession. And it's a little bit of a tedious process because you unfortunately have to get your reputation up to 350 in order to open up this final one. So you pretty much have to work the whole way through it. So there you have it. Or you can buy the completion for the entire quest if you have a bunch of extra Zen laying around, or your credit card's not being put to better use. You can purchase it and do it that way, or grind your butt off and buy it. So those are a couple of your options for that. Now I happen to just set this one in motion. We'll collect it now so you can see that. Black Ice Shaping, rank up. And I did the same with these others to progress it. And to get your reputation up, just to explain that a little bit, you'd have daily and weekly quests that you can do. If you do the heroic encounters, you do 3 of the major heroic encounters, and that will give you 10 per day. And then you also have a weekly where you can also get some too. So if that's confusing for you, you probably know that by now. You know how to get that before you get to this point. But if you skipped over a couple things and maybe ended up here a little early and are struggling through it, that's how you get the reputation up. Hopefully that's clear. If it's not, leave me a comment and I'll help clarify that for you. So now I'll go back into Professions now that I finished that final level here in Icewind Dale, and go to, there it is. It went from level 2 to level 3. Now I have to continue on this path a little bit to keep leveling up. One thing I have to do is, let's go to level 3. Okay, next in this step here, I have to upgrade the Black Ice Forge so I can level this up. Now it's kind of an expensive thing to do. You need 10 of these unified elements to move it up, and they're pretty expensive. You can buy them. You go into the auction house. right here. So they're running at about 26,000, the lowest end right now. I could buy the other 3 I need for about 90,000 astral diamonds, a little under that. Fortunately, I have 7, but it's very expensive to do. The other thing you can do, if you're very patient and cheap or kind of crazy, you can wait and create your own. It takes a while to do that. If you max out your alchemy profession, you too can make your own. That's how I have so many just kind of hanging out, sitting there. I've been making my own, which is pretty cool. Now I do have other characters that are making this for me, so I'll just go over and transfer a couple over to my Great Weapon Fighter. Okay, so I came over to my Hunter Ranger, and he happens to have 3 sitting in his inventory, not doing anything. And I've created all of these with him, so I just mail those over to my Great Weapon Fighter. It's a great thing about VIP when you take the level up. I mean, I'm in Protector's Enclave, so I could just run to the mailbox, but no, I'll do it the fun way. And there I have my own personal mailbox. Okay, so I went to the mailbox and I picked those up. I am now at 10. And just so you know, it generally, I mean, the prices go up and down on this stuff, but it's about half as much to produce this myself as it is to buy it with astral diamonds. So it's worth doing. Now, one other element I need is black ice. I need 50,000 black ice, which is a lot of black ice. This guy does not have it at the moment. Okay, for a second there, this was in red. I thought I didn't have enough black ice, but it looks like I do have plenty of black ice. The problem was I still had a couple tasks that weren't complete, so I had to finish that out so I could start another task. I didn't have any slots open. Oops. Okay, so now we're ready to go. I have the required black ice. A fun way to get this, besides grinding and picking this up throughout this level with the pickaxe, you can buy the Professions pack that gives you that. I highly recommend that. It really speeds it up. The other thing you can do is do Kessel's Retreat. You get the astral diamonds for that. You get some coal items and gear for making that run, or you can salvage it and get astral diamonds with it, and it's kind of fun. But you can also pick up black ice as you do that, so that makes it really nice. In fact, I'll show you. If you go onto the Zen Market, you can get the Hammerstone Runeforge kit. It's 1,000 Zen, and you can get that. And it really speeds up the time it takes to get that black ice with the pickaxe. Trust me, it's worth it. If you're starting out at, you're probably not at 0 by the time you get here. Actually, there's no way you could be at 0 now that I think about it. But anyway, that will definitely help speed you along your way if you come up short when you get to that point. The other thing you can do is go into the auction house, and sometimes people have these up for sale there, so you can buy them that way. Sometimes you can save a little bit. In fact, check both places. If you can save money, go for it. Now the next step, we'll go ahead and start that. Boom. It takes a day to get through that, so we'll have to wait, come back tomorrow for that. Now, unfortunately, that only gets us to level 4, and you saw how expensive that was. When you're at level 4, just be prepared. You have to get 5 more, so that is a total of 15 of those suckers, those unified elements. So it's a crazy expensive, but you know, I think it's worth it. If you're a long-term player of the game, plan to be playing it a while, and you're patient, you got to work your way up through it. So, and it's just part of it. I'm not aware of any shortcuts to doing it, but and then I think once you hit the next level, then you're upgrade one more time to the level 5, and then of course you need more unified elements to create some of the goodies you can get here. But it's pretty cool. It gives you some variety, helps give you a boost, and I think it's worth the time and effort. So there you have it. That's how to do it. Hope you appreciate that. Leave me a comment if you see something I missed. Maybe I can clarify that a little bit, or if you have any questions if it was unclear. Thanks for watching.